Yes.
Yes, we do.
I do.
How y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
So, Sean. What's up, Sean?
What up, what up, what up?
Do you remember going live with me?
Yeah. What do you mean going live with you? Which time? On your platform? Yeah, we were supposed to do a joint venture. What happened?
What happened? I promoted it the whole week.
I hit you up
Came
on
to your... You never inboxed me. You inboxed me once. You never responded back when I responded back to you.
Yeah.
I went live that night. I said I was going to go live Friday. I gave away about $500 on my own. I raised it on my own. You wasn't there.
Yeah.
Where were you?
That's my fault. I take full responsibility. I messaged you. I get a lot of messages.
You messaged me and said, yo.
Yeah, I get a lot of messages like every day, but it's no excuse. Sometimes messages just get buried.
They get buried.
Trust me, you're not the only one. But let's do it. Let's do it. Let's make up for lost time.
When are we doing it? Because that video is up where you said $2,000. And I said, I'll give away 300. I said, I know I can raise 300. And we said on that live, we said, that'll be a total of 2,300. You said, yeah, let's do it.
Cinco de Mayo sounds like a great day. So let's do Cinco de Mayo.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you, Sean. I've been letting this slide, but I got so many people, and I needed everyone to hear you say it because every time I'm live and I tried to bury it, I tried to just let it go. I tried to just be like, you know what? That's on him. But I can't have a good live session doing what I love to do without someone coming into my live, bringing you up, asking, did you do the giveaway? Out of respect for your lady there, I've even told her I don't speak on you out of respect for her. Now, that's Shanice. I'm speaking about Shanice. Yeah. Out of respect for her.
Yeah.
Now.
Can you do me a favor and like message me your email so I can actually put it on the calendar? Because the way I operate, if it's not on the calendar, it's not really like real. Just, you know how it is, man, I don't even want to call myself an influencer, but just, we get a lot of things going on throughout the day. And if, I stick to my schedule. If it's not on my schedule, sometimes.
Here's the thing, y'all. I see y'all saying, send it to me in the Cash App. On that live session, I told him, don't send it to me, that we would go live together and I would pick someone to give it to, because I'm blessed. I don't need him to do anything for me, but we can give it to people who actually need it. That live session that I did, and I'm gonna tell you again, the reason why I'm frustrated is because I stood by my word. I said all that week, I said Friday, and I apologize, y'all, because I was doing my hair. I said all that week, I said, we'll be live Friday. We'll be live Friday. I was sick as a dog, Sean. I got on that live session and I raised that money sick as a dog by myself.
Beast.
And you were supposed to be there. Yeah, I did join for this, but you were supposed to be there.
It's like we got a lot of making up to do.
No, you got making up to, I held my bargain. I did my part. So, I will send you one message and one message only. You said Cinco de Mayo, right? So that's 5/5.
It's a holiday. Somebody gonna be super happy that day, for sure.
They gonna be happy. 5/5, I also, and if anybody's recording, I also on 5/5 will raise money again, and what I bring in, I will give away just like I did on multiple. Sean, I try so hard to like you. I do.
It's such a tall task.
It is. Oh, it is, Sean. All right, that's all I wanted. Y'all have a blessed night.
Thank you.
Good night.
Could you message me your email?
I sure can. I sure can.
So I can send you a calendar invite, like literally right now, so that way we don't forget. And let's get the details. Are you coming on our platform or are we going on yours?
It could be joint. It could be on yours. It could be on mine.
All right, So I'll go live. We'll have you join and just we'll do it. Cool.
All right, cool beans.
Perfect.
Sounds
Could you message?
good.
I want to complete this cycle of action. Can you message me your email on Instagram right now so I can see your calendar invite right now, so that way there's no confusion? Because tonight I'm gonna get another 500 messages.
Yeah, she's gonna be on pause for a second. She's gonna be on pause for a second.
That's fine. I want to make sure we get this. Got it. Hey, Cinco de Mayo.
And for those of y'all who are in the comments, it's not even about the money. It's about keeping your word. I've been on this platform a long, long time. And when I say I'm going to do something, I do it. Y'all don't know me. Y'all ain't really never been on my live sessions. So I can't even expect y'all to even know who I am like that, and don't really want you to. But when it comes down to keeping my word, I keep my word. So, and I expect anyone else who tells me they're going to do something to keep their word.
All right. I just also sent you a screenshot of it being on the calendar. It's on the calendar. You know it's real now.
All right. Y'all have a good night. Stay blessed.
Bye.
Sean is looking a little flustered. I can't believe she did that to me. Oh my God.
Gabrielle, you're coming on.
Hello?
Hello. Hello? Okay. Let's bring this. Lourdes, you're coming on. What the heck? Well, welcome to our crazy, crazy lives. What's your question?
Yeah, absolutely. So I just want to start off by saying from the things I have seen, I am impressed. Olivia, I think that you starting a career at such a young age is inspiring, and I wish I was so dedicated at 20 years old. I believe you are, so that's amazing, Sean. I think that you creating a platform that people want to follow is admirable. For sure. And Shanice, like many, I am a huge fan of yours. I think that you are absolutely incredible in multiple different areas and things like that. My question is starting off, I know that many of you started off your business with like not having a lot. And for me, I was in tech and I was laid off like a lot of people have been. And so I was just wondering, what advice do you have from a person that's starting off kind of like from ground zero, that had a career that does not and wants to get into different avenues.
Is this question directly for me or is this for everybody here?
Everybody.
All right, I'm gonna let the ladies go first on this one.
You need the question again.
Okay, so for someone that is starting from ground zero, advice that I would give to someone that is starting a business, this is from me, from what I've seen from my love, because I don't run my own business. One, get a mentor with the results that you want, and learn from them, and also to gain business credit. I see a lot of people in their businesses fail or struggle a lot more because they're using money from their own pockets. So.
Yeah.
So are you basically asking if you are working and want to like get to that next level?
No. So apparently, I am asking, how do you start a business from the ground up without having anything like from the bottom?
I think you should just focus on building skill first. Build the skill of sales, marketing, management, whatever that it is. But I think mostly, honestly, sales, because if you don't know how to sell, then your business is not going to be profitable. And that's why businesses fail. So that's what I would say is develop the skill, whether that's being around an environment that, actually allows you to sell and exercise that skill, or getting a mentor that is along those lines of sales or no sales and learn from them too. I would do it yourself.
All right. You ready for this? Thank you so much. What I'm about, you got a pen?
I am on a computer, so I can, if it's for taking notes, I have a platform to take notes.
You got a pen around, or are you just gonna use the computer? You got a pen? All right. What I'm about to give you is worth more than Harvard, worth more than Yale, worth more than Wharton. Because I love this question. This is a great question. What would you do if you have nothing? Number one thing you got to do, and you want to write this down, is make a committed decision. Make a committed decision that you're going to be a business owner, a successful business owner. And that may sound crazy, but I mean a committed decision. To commit to something means to devote oneself to something completely. So that's the first thing you got to do. A lot of people just go into business with the wrong mentality. They just want to try it. If you try to do business, you're going to get steamrolled. If you do the part-time thing, you will have full-time problems in business. That's the number one thing. Make a committed decision. I agree with both of them. Business credit is so important. Every entrepreneur knows that cash flow is everything. So that's the number one thing. Definitely build that up. And then I agree with Olivia, get your skills up. So number one question I'm asking you, what are you really good at? Like, what is something you're really good at?
Yeah, so I am very good at program and project management and business management.
Perfect. Business management. Love it. So with that being said, just to make sure I'm understanding, you say you program, project management as well as business management. Is that correct?
Yep.
All right, perfect. So you got to definitely increase the sales skills. As far as program management, I'm going to give you, the 5 components of a business. Sounds like you got skills to build off of. Most people don't have a valuable skill. These are the 5 most important things. Are you sure you're taking notes right now? Because this is worth literally $1 million. So there's 5 components to a business that you must understand. Hold on, babe. Do me a favor. Stop doing that. I want to focus. All right. So with that being said, there's 5 components to any business. The number one thing you got to do is find product market fit. Product market fit is when you have a great offer where you get great results for your clients, you're able to make a lot of money off of it, and you know you will have find product market fit because it's like striking oil. A lot of entrepreneurs, they just are kind of out there trying to build something and then they try to sell it. That's not what you're supposed to do. This is how you're supposed to do it profitably from day one. Number one thing you got to do is find a niche. A niche, and people think that, oh, they know what a niche is. It's like a specific group of people. No, a niche is a specific group of people with a specific set of circumstances with a specific problem. All right, that's very, very, very crucial. Let's say, for instance, you want to be, I'm just go through it. A niche is number one. A transformation is number two. A transformation is state one to state two with a time frame. All right. If you have questions, please ask me because I don't want to talk at you. I want to talk with you. I really want to make sure you duplicate this because if you understand this, you'll be in the top 5% of business owners. But it's one simple concept because most people don't know how to make money at all. So with that being said, number two thing is a transformation. You need a transformation. State one, state two with a time frame. Okay. Next thing you need is a price. How are you going to price your product? The fourth thing you need is a mechanism. How is that transformation delivered? Okay. And the last thing you need is an access channel. You got it. How are your potential customers going to gain access to your mechanism to get the transformation? I know this may sound complicated, but you got to follow along. A niche, specific group of people, specific set of circumstances, specific problem. I'll give you an example on why this is so important. Let's say you want to be a basketball coach. You can be a basketball coach and be like, oh, I'm going to run ads. I want to teach people to get better at basketball. Yeah, but then you're going to talk to girls, you're going to talk to guys, you're going to talk to kids, you're going to talk to senior citizens, you're going to talk to people that's trying to go to the NBA, people that's trying to just learn some street moves and pick up basketball. And you can do that, but you never know who's going to be like serious, who's your actual ideal client or any of that. Or you can be like, hey, I teach 17 and 18-year-old seniors in high school that are left-handed how to get a D1 scholarship. That is very, 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 very specific. And nobody is going after that. Facebook is it's not as big now, but it used to be really big. Do you know how Facebook started?
I don't know how Facebook started. I mean,
it was only for Harvard graduates to connect. Then they went to Ivy Leagues, and then they went to all colleges, and then they went to everybody. What's the point? People be afraid to niche down because they feel like they're going to lose out on customers. But in order to get to your first, you can't get to 500 customers without getting to 100. You can't get to 100 without getting to 10, and you can't get to 10 without getting to 1. So when you start, you want to be the best. And when you niche down, like, hey, I teach left-handed 17, 18-year-old seniors in high school how to get a D1 scholarship. Like you can tailor your offer, your product specifically to them. You don't want to be for everybody. You want to get a specific group of people the best results on the planet. So you want to dominate. Because when you have a great offer, you don't need to run ads at all. You won't need to run ads if you do this the right way till you are doing 5 million in revenue. Okay, so niche is super important. A transformation is a state one to state two with a time frame. So you do business management. What's the benefit of that? Like, what's the benefit of project management and business management? Like, what are the results that you get for your clients?
Helping the team to grow.
All right, by how much?
By how much? I have helped projects of hundreds of thousands of dollars to $1 million at different technology companies.
What do you do? Do you help them increase their sales by 20%? Do you help them increase their revenue by 20%? Like what exactly do you do?
So I help the teams that I'm on to stay organized and also bring in different partners and stakeholders and help the team build.
Nobody's going to pay you to stay organized. You got to get clear. What do? Do you reduce their costs by 20%? Do you increase their bottom line by 20%? Do you increase their sales efficiency by 20%? What exactly do you do?
20%. I increase the sales. I help increase sales.
And how fast can you do that?
It depends on what the product is.
All right. So let's just say 90 days or 180 days. Okay. Number one thing is, who do you want to help? What type of business owners you want to help?
I want to help business owners within the technology field. That's where I am the most experienced in.
What type of technology? Like what size companies?
Mid-size to large.
So revenue, what is that, like $5 to $10 million a year?
Yes.
All right, so companies at $5 to $10 million a year. All right, and is there a specific category, like a specific demographic, like you want to help Black owned, you want to help ladies, you want to help anybody, like software service, like what specific industry?
I mean, definitely Black owned is always the first goal. But also, I would say we'll just start there.
You
Black
said
owned.
you start where?
Black owned.
All right, here you go. I help Black owned tech companies doing between $5 to $10 million a year increase their sales by 20% in 6 months or less. You should write that down because you know exactly who you're targeting. You know exactly the transformation, so you don't waste time. Because the thing is, when you are a business owner, you don't want to waste time telling people what you do. You're going to be organized, bro. Nobody cares. What are you going to do for me? That's what they ask. Who do you help? What are you going to do for me? And most people takes years to figure this out. But if you do it the right way, you'll understand how to do this. Okay. So if you're helping somebody increase their sales by 20% and they're doing 5 to 10 million, that means you're going to take them from either doing 5 million to 6 million or 10 million to 12 million, which means you can probably charge either $100,000 or $1 million, depending on the size of the company. Now, I would probably reduce that even more when you're starting off and say between $10,000 to $100,000 per client. Rich people have rich people problems, all right? So you can charge between $10,000 to $100,000 for that, right? That's your price, okay? Depending on the results that you get for people. So you got the niche, you got the transformation. Hey, I help Black-owned tech companies between 5 to 10 million increase their sales by 20% in 6 months or less. Boom. All right, you got the price, $10,000 to $100,000, depending on the size of the project, whatever it may be. And now you got the mechanism. How is this transformation delivered? Is it consulting? Is it masterminds? Is it a course? Is it project based where you come in and set up automations, right? So you got to figure out that mechanism on how you get the best transformations. You got to hit the sweet spot of price. You got to hit the sweet spot of getting great transformations for your clients, and it's got to be an efficient use of your time. All right. So you got to understand, you got to pick that mechanism, and then it's the access channel. For you, for that, I would say LinkedIn would be the best access channel, or even like YouTube. But you should be able to do your first like few $100,000 off of that without running any type of ads at all. You just want to dial everything in. That's just a very quick overview of how you're supposed to approach the process. A lot of people just start, oh, I want to help tech companies. That's fucked up. No, I want to run ads. More fucked up, right? You got to know exactly what you're doing so you can be profitable within like the first like 60 days of launching a business. And if you understand these 5 components of a business and your skills are good and you got the resources and the mindset, you're going to be fucking limitless. What I just gave you, 95% of business owners do not have that information and they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They don't even know what product market fit is. So if you understand those 5 components, a niche, a transformation, a price, a mechanism, and an access channel, and you literally do the market research to come up with product market fit, you can crush it. If you do it the right way, if I were you, I would just hit people up on LinkedIn. I would invite tech companies, the people that you want. I would be like, hey, I'm building this protocol. I'm doing some market research. I would like to buy you lunch or have a virtual coffee date. It'd be awesome. Your input is going to be greatly appreciated. Going to be helping people like you increase their sales by 20%, and just interview them and ask them their biggest problems, ask them their biggest pain points. And then when you get all that data, I would probably do 10 interviews. When you get all that data and they tell you their biggest problems and the things that they want to go, now you can just go build the best fucking solution and give it to them. And if you do your interviews right, you'll probably have people like, holy shit, how much is that? I need that. I've had people try to buy $50,000 items from me before it was even built.
Yeah.
Legit. So when you are doing market research and you're doing it like the right way, you don't have to like struggle for 2 years. That is played out. People just don't know. They don't know the fuck they're doing. Anybody that tell you got to struggle for 2 years, they don't know what the hell they're talking about. With the internet, Anybody can go and build $1 million business super easy. What I just told you will take you to 5 million without running any ads if you just go and do it. And don't even get me started on building an outbound prospecting team and like all of that shit. Like I can get deep with that. You could easily do 10 million. And if I were you, I would charge a fee up front and then go performance based on the back end. 10,000 to start and then a percentage of the profits. That's how I would do it, because amateurs get paid on the front end, professionals get paid on the back end. And if you believe in yourself, it's just going to be way more profitable for you, and you can create MRR. Not only when you get great results for people, you can train people to do what you do, and then you're kind of hands off on the business, and you can kind of go speaking stages, and you got other people delivering the result years down the line. And now you're just making, millions of dollars a month helping these companies just grow. You see what I'm saying? So it all starts with that like approach. So I know that was very lengthy. I have a very different approach when it comes to doing business. I know I get a lot of slack. People like, he's not a business owner. But when I tell you I'm like not new to this, I'm true to this.
Genius.
Like I really mean it. And if you really imply those things, niche, transformation, price, mechanism, access channel, it will put you so far ahead of most people, bro. You go ask 95% of business owners those 5 things about their business, they can't fucking tell you. And that's why they don't make money.
Yeah.
Woo! Yeah. Woo, woo, woo.
I hope that helps. And by the way, anybody that asks me that wants like, they really want to grow and they have a business and they want advice, if you are really serious, like I said, I deal with people building $1 million business. If you got a 700+ credit score, DM me on Instagram, mentor, and I'll personally reach out to you. Or you can even say business mentor and I'll reach out to you. Do you have any thoughts, comments, questions, or concerns on that?
No, I think it makes sense. I think it's a great start for sure. Yeah.
Here, could you send me her Instagram? I'm going to make sure you have everything that you actually need. Okay. How much business credit do you have right now?
I can DM you that.
Okay, sick. Awesome. I'm gonna shoot her profile to me, and then I'm gonna hit you up and make sure you have everything you need, and make sure you get pointed in like the right direction. It's very, very easy. I want to say congratulations on you for believing in yourself and putting yourself in a position to take that leap. Now you just got to make the committed decision and see it all the way through to the end, because it's really easy.
Let's talk about it. We said we were going to bring him on to talk about poly.
What up, man? How you doing, big dog?
Hey, what's up, bro?
Come on, man. Just making things happen in the world.
Do you want to ask a question, or do you want to ask a question, or do you want to?
I think you had another point from yesterday you wanted to make. I think you were saying you was gonna look something up and get back to me.
No, that's not what it was. You said you wanted to ask him what he thought of.
Yeah, that's true. But I wanted to make sure I gave you the chance to speak. Your piece.
I had another question, but I'll save it.
Ladies first. Go ahead. What's your question?
Well, I think my last question that I didn't get to ask was for the ladies. If you guys ever felt, with Sean wanting to have, I think it was 7 wives, did you ever feel like maybe you weren't enough?
No.
Yeah, because so the 7 Queens is not about us. It's about like the mission and creating huge things and impacting the most people. So it's not really about, oh, he just wants 7 women to like, fill his ego. Because that's what a lot of people think when they see the situation, because, they don't see anything else as an example. But our situation is very much different. It's very much mission based, and it's not about us individually. It's about the mission, and it's about impacting as much people as possible.
Okay, can I ask what exactly the mission is? Just in a one-liner, like what is the mission?
Easy. Build the most beautiful and influential and powerful family America's ever seen.
Beautiful and powerful family?
Yep.
Okay, can I just know why you wouldn't be able to do that with 1 woman?
I could. It just would be easier with 7.
Ooh. Hold on, you think it'd be easier with 7 women?
Yes. Let me ask you a question. You play chess?
Nah.
You don't play chess? Well, in chess, the most powerful piece is the queen. Obviously, the king is the most important because without him, the game can't go on. But imagine playing chess with 7 queens.
I don't play chess, so I can't. But hey, so my thing is this. So you was previously married, correct?
Yeah, I failed at that. Quick question before we get to that.
Yeah.
You ever heard the saying like, this is chess, not checkers, or life is like chess?
Yeah.
And you never thought that chess should be a good game to play?
Oh no, I be like focusing on other things. So I really don't be sitting around like playing board games and stuff. But my question is this, like, so you had a marriage. How long was your first marriage? Like how many years?
Couple years.
Okay. Do you feel like, I don't know why that ended. Why did your first marriage end?
Because I lack the leadership skills and the communication skills to lead myself, much less anybody else. I shouldn't have, like, I did not even deserve to even look at women at that point in my life.
Was that recent or like a while ago?
I mean, I feel like it's been a while ago, but you know, it's all relative. I've done a lot of self-improvement since then.
Like, has it been like years or months?
Yeah, it's been a couple. It's been some time. It's been a good amount of time.
So like years or months?
It wasn't months ago. It was a little bit longer.
So less than a year types?
No, it's been a couple years.
Oh, cool. So you feel, so I get what you're saying. So you feel like over the last few years, you've grown and like became more of a leader?
I think I've become more of a leader with each breath that I take, man. I get better and better every day. It's kind of crazy.
No, I feel that. Hey, so being in a marriage, how long is your marriage again? 2 years?
2 years.
Okay, cool. And while you was in your marriage, you feel like it was like hard to deal with one. Was it you or her? It was mainly you, or was it like you struggling to deal with?
I've always been blessed. It's a great question. I've always been blessed with amazing women. The Lord has blessed me. I don't know how my snapping turtle looking ass tends to get these amazingly beautiful women that have even more of a beautiful disposition, but that's just, you know, something that I've been really blessed with. So I've always had amazing women. I have nothing bad to say about any woman I've ever, you know, dated or anything. I just failed to bring the best out of them. I didn't have the leadership skills. I couldn't even lead myself to success. So how was I going to lead somebody else to success? It wasn't real. I think we live in a world where we tell men that marriage is a right instead of a privilege. I don't think most men should deserve to even date, even touch a woman. I think women are privileges. I don't think every man should just be able to get a wife. I think that's something that a man should earn. And I think he has to lead himself to success before he can lead a family to success. And that's one thing I learned. To do it all over again, I wouldn't even date a woman until I was making at least $20,000 a month. And it's not about the money, it's about the mindset that comes with it. Just like it's not about playing a board game with chess, it's about the underlying principles that it teaches you. It's not about the mechanics, it's about the principles. The genius is in the principles, not the mechanics.
Yeah. Hey, so that's cool. So 7 women. You think once you have 7 women, life will be easier?
I think yes, life will be easier. I'll have more spiritual protection. I think it's a scary world to be dating in, me personally. I would not want to be like dating. I am so thankful for my relationship. I don't say it enough, but I am so thankful for my relationship because dating now is a joke. Like most of the people out here, man, to find a divine spiritual connection in today's world, I think that's exceedingly rare. So yes, I think it'll be awesome. I think it'll come with its own challenges, but the most difficult paths are often the most rewarding.
Do you believe in soulmates?
I do.
You said yeah?
Yep.
How many souls you have?
To my knowledge, 1.
So which one of them is your soulmate?
Both.
So you got 2 souls?
No, not necessarily. They can invoke different parts of your soul. And people have more than one soulmate. People have dated, like people have had multiple soulmates. Like, oh, date this woman and then 5 years later you feel like this woman's your soulmate. Like you can do that. That's possible.
So you feel like both of those women are your soulmates?
I feel like we have divine spiritual connections, yes.
I feel like a soulmate is a soulmate. It's not like souls mates, you know what I'm saying? I think you got one soul. So like, you know what I'm saying? Did you ever feel like at one point that your wife was your soulmate?
I don't even think I like, operated at that frequency at that time. No.
When y'all got married, did y'all get married like? Did y'all like get married on some like, hey, let's just do it, or was it like this the one for me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know about your previous relationships.
I don't want to go too much like into that, but I will say that like I just should not have. I lack the leadership skills. Like I was not a great leader at that point in my life.
Yeah. So if you had to pick one of them, could you?
Yeah.
Which one would it be? Hell nah.
BOAF. Both. Both of them. All right? That's who I would pick.
You could pick one, so
Both
which one would you pick? You said you could pick one, so which one would you pick?
I just told you. BOFFUM. Both of them.
Man. All right, cool. So I know you want to ask me how I feel about like the poly relationship thing. I think at the end of the day, I think it's a preference. I think it's a preference, man. I think it's no different than everybody else. They got preferences on what they like in life and what they want to do in life. At the end of the day, y'all all got one life to live, so it's kind of like, we all on a time crunch. So like, if that's what make you happy and bring you peace, cool. Me personally, I wouldn't do it. I have no interest in it, because I feel like I have my soulmate, and also, I mean, yeah, bro, I'm not interested in it at all. Never have been.
So you mean to tell me right now, we put you in the room. There's a red button right there. And it's just me and you. And if you hit this red button, your wife will suddenly be okay with you being involved with other women, however your boundaries is, whether you want to get another girlfriend, whether you just want to, have a girl on the side that your wife doesn't know about. Obviously, her boundaries are her boundaries. But you can still come home every day. You guys got kids? Yeah, you get to tuck your kids in at night. You get to kiss your wife at night, sleep next to her every single night. But you get to, be with other females from time to time, and your wife is totally cool with it. And if you just hit this magic button, that happens. You mean to tell me you wouldn't hit that button? You wouldn't look left, you wouldn't look right. Nobody's gonna judge you. Nobody on TikTok is here. Just me and you in the room. Nobody else is around. You mean to tell me you wouldn't look left, look right, and hit that button?
Nah, see, I don't crave other women, bro. I've never been the type of person to crave other women. I've never been in a relationship where I'm not loyal. I've never slept with a woman that I wasn't in a relationship with. I don't lust over other women. And I feel like a lot of dudes do lust over other women. And to me, that's kind of weird because it's like cheating, right? Like if you cheat on your girl, you pretty much sleeping with a stranger out of lust.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I like you I like the way this girl looks, so I'm going to go cheat out of lust, right? So if you would cheat out of lust, to me that's the same as like me being hungry as hell and I got a meal at home, and instead of waiting till I get home to eat my meal, I'm gonna eat some food off the ground.
Yeah.
Like why would you?
I see your point there. Where do you think lust comes from?
I don't know. You tell me.
No, I'm asking you.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't relate. I don't lust.
Feel like lust is so you mean to tell me you don't find other women attractive?
Not at all. I'm telling you, I know you do, but like I don't see other women and think for a second like, let me put something in her.
You see a girl with a fatty walk by, you just don't even look.
Why would I? Why do I need
to? Can we have an honest conversation, brother?
Bro, like if I got food at home, why am I looking at other people's food? Like why am I worrying about what's over here, what's over there? Like,
bro, so even a man that's the most disciplined, bro, he's a man. You feel like as a man you have an internal instinct?
I think we built different.
I agree. We are definitely built different. So with that being said, do you feel like lust is a part of a healthy relationship? Because I do. Because I lust after both of my queens.
I mean, I lust over my wife.
Okay, so you would agree that there's nothing wrong with lust in itself. It's a healthy part of a relationship, correct?
Yeah, but I think lusting over other women is kind of like, it's kind of weird if you think about it, bro. Like, you know nothing about this woman. It's a woman walking in the street. You know nothing about it. You don't know nothing about it at all, bro. And you see her, and based off of just her appearance, you want to put something in her. Like, you don't think that's weird, bro? Like, you want to swap bodily fluids with a stranger? Huh?
Huh? How did you meet your wife?
Oh, no, we was friends for a while before we even got together.
Yeah, but you lusted after her long before you got with her. I guarantee it.
No, we had a friendship. We was just cool.
So without the lust, how did you know you wanted to go down that path with your wife?
Okay, so for starters, we didn't lay down together until after we got married.
I respect that.
So, like, did I think she was beautiful? Yes. Did I enjoy her personality? Yes. Like, we was friends for years before we ever did anything. So, like, of course I'm attracted to her, but being attracted to somebody and wanting to, like, swap bodily fluids with them, that's two different things. Like,
I agree with that. Now I'm glad you said that. I see girls that are attractive literally all the time. So let's do it like this. Let's say it's not a stranger. Let's say you hit that red button and it's a girl that you get to know. You create some type of connection with her. Maybe you started a friendship with her. However, you do your relationships, because I agree with that, right? Seeing somebody and them being attractive is a lot different than wanting to be with them. I agree with that 1,000%. With that being said, you mean to tell me that you wouldn't hit that red button? Is that correct?
I'm not interested in that.
Okay. I feel like lust is not a bad thing. I feel like lust is a great part, a healthy part of any relationship. That's just, again, like my actual opinion, and different strokes, different folks. If monogamy works for you, it works for you. I commend what you're doing as long as you remain faithful, right? I just don't like the people that pity pat and be like, oh, monogamy, and they be cheating on their girl, man. Because you know what I'm saying?
At the end of the day, it's a preference, bro. Like, I'm not knocking what y'all got going on at all. It's just, for me personally, I have zero interest in it, you know what I'm saying? Like, but that's just how I am. Like, I don't smoke. I ain't never did no drugs. I don't drink. It's a lot of stuff that I personally don't see a point in. And what y'all got going on is what I don't see a point in it. So it don't interest me. You see what I'm saying?
I think that you also don't realize that, dude, we're going to change the world. And we're going to help millions of people all over America. And I don't think we'll ever be able to do that in just a one-on-one relationship. Just me personally. I think that interdependence is a beautiful thing. Could you say something in Indonesian for me, baby? To them?
Saya cinta semuanya.
This woman speaks freaking Indonesian, bro. I'm not going to be able to go and learn that on my own. I can't even spell Indonesian. Okay, so I just think that when you have 7 beautiful, powerful queens, it's like playing chess with 7 queens, man. You just playing a totally different game, dude, and you can do so much. And that's just what I want to do, and I want to help a lot of people, and we're going to help a lot of people. And I appreciate them because they allow me to live in my nature as a man, me personally. I feel like people who are in monogamous relationships a lot of the times, it's not a bad thing, but for you, that works for you. A lot of guys, the lust comes from a basic needs. Are you familiar with like the hierarchy of needs? Have you ever heard of that?
No, can you explain?
Yeah, basically it's just, a needs, a ladder kind of, you could say a hierarchy of reaching self-actualization. Self-actualization is you becoming your highest self. You becoming, the person reaching your full potential. And there's needs, there's wants, there's like, what is there? Like emotion, something else. And then the highest thing is like self-actualization. And a lot of guys are operating based off of like need, right? Most guys, they have an instinct, right? Every day a man makes 30 million sperm. And women only release 1 fertile egg a month. 30 men can populate the entire planet.
I got a question.
If guys were designed, listen, sex is for reproductive purposes. If guys were designed to be monogamous, and I'm not saying that every guy, right? Because obviously there's exceptions to the rule, but exceptions don't disprove the rule. If every guy was designed to be monogamous, when he got a woman pregnant, he would no longer be able to have sex, because when a woman gets pregnant, she can't get pregnant while she's pregnant. For the most part, there's exceptions to the rule, but for the most part, she can't get pregnant again while she's pregnant. I think women and men approach sex differently. I think men want to sleep with more women, and I think women try to sleep with the best man that they can get.
Hey, so you plan on getting all 7 of your wives or your ladies pregnant?
Yes.
So do you have any kids?
No.
Have you ever dealt with one pregnant woman?
No.
You not, I mean, okay. I think you should start with that, because when a woman is pregnant, she's going to change. She's 100% going to change. And that alone is going it's going to be a reality check. And it's okay for her to change. She's supposed to change. And once she changes, and let's say after she had a baby and she's dealing with postpartum, that's another, like, a woman. I just don't think you completely understand, like, the reality of what you say you want, because one pregnant woman needs so much attention.
Yeah.
During her pregnancy,
there's lots of
after her
pregnant women that get no attention because they have babies by men that don't even own a suit. So
yeah, but we talking about you getting 7 women pregnant.
Yep.
And you're going, and when one of them want all your attention, and it's something they can't control, it's their emotions, it's just postpartum. Like, there's going to be a rift, and when it becomes a rift, then what happens?
I'll deal with it.
Oh, all right. Well, hey man, if that's what you want to do, more power to you.
That's what I'm gonna do. And one day we're gonna have a conversation. You're gonna be like, man, I talked to that crazy mother. Damn, he was crazy then. He even crazier now. But dude, we're gonna do a lot of good, man. And again, the most difficult paths are often the most rewarding. So I get it. I totally understand that it's like different, but if you want to get a different outcome, you gotta, take a different path. And that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm choosing to do.
Hey, well, man, more power to y'all, man.
By the way, man, I want to say I have a lot of respect for you guys' connection. Mm-hmm. Your wife, and I mean no disrespect by this, but was one of the most intellectual beings I've ever talked to on this live. You can tell she's done like a lot of self-development. And, I can, commend your discipline. I commend the way you live your life. And I think you do things a lot different than most guys. I have no problem with monogamy. I just hate when people sit up here and lie. Don't sit up here and tell a woman that you're going to be the only one. Don't sit up here and abuse her trust. Don't sit up here and break a woman's heart and abuse a woman's love, right? That's my thing, right? If you're going to be monogamous, be monogamous. If that makes you happy, it makes you happy. But most guys, they ain't like you. I tell you that.
Yeah, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, man. I appreciate it. Y'all, like I said, man, I ain't got no problem with what y'all got going on, man.
We should play chess. You should learn to play chess, and we should play against each other, and I'm going to have 7 queens and you have 1. And let's see if you ever in your life beat me.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm not playing no damn chess, all right? I got other shit to worry about.
You should, man, because at the end of the day, chess teaches you a lot about life. It teaches you a lot about yourself as well. It teaches you how you deal with adversity. It teaches you to see shit coming. It teaches you to plan ahead. It teaches you to be more creative, to be more strong, to be disciplined. I just think you should do it. I think it makes you a better leader, a better man.
I got 4 kids, man. I think that's enough chess for me, man. I focus on them every day and my wife. I don't have time to sit down and learn chess to become a better man. I think my family is doing that for me.
I'm sorry that you feel that way, man, because you didn't strike me as the type of guy who ever was saying, oh, I don't need to learn anything else. You strike me as the type of guy who's always learning each and every day and constantly trying to get better. So, I mean, I get it, but I don't think you should ever stop learning. That's just my 2 cents. I know I'm never going to stop learning.
I'm going to keep learning. I just ain't going to learn chess.
You should.
But I, man, more power to you. When you have my 4 kids, I'm gonna be like, hey, you still playing chess? You gonna be like, hell no.
I'm gonna play chess with my kids, man.
Shit, you gonna be all right, cool.
I'm gonna raise my kids are probably gonna be one of my kids probably gonna be so smart they're gonna be after 12. I probably won't even be able to beat them anymore.
I'll probably learn chess if it make me money, you know what I'm saying? But it don't.
It would make you money. What do you do, by the way? What kind of business you got?
Man, we own a few businesses, man. Got our skincare business, skincare. You know what I'm saying? We also do like
We supported
YouTube.
that yesterday. We supported that for sure, for sure.
Man, we appreciate that. Yeah, but we got a skincare business, man. I own a clothing brand. We also do YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. You know, we just entrepreneurs.
Yeah, no, I love it. Okay, sick, man. We'll shout one of these businesses out, man.
But go ahead, wife. You got it.
All right, you guys go to kyncare.com. We're doing a 50% off site-wide sale that's going to end tomorrow. You don't need a code. It's automatically going to populate at checkout.
First person that sends me a screenshot of what they bought, I'm cash apping you. I mean, I'm paying for it.
Y'all get y'all some delicious smelling skincare.
And remember, the infants got to use the unscented.
You remember that, huh?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Hey, y'all stay blessed, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. I appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
All right,
See y'all.
seeing you.
All right.
All right, bye.
I'm going to start off. Y'all probably don't remember me. I was in y'all live when y'all really first got started doing this. It was only like maybe 10,000 people when I first came in.
Thank you for your support. You're OG.
Yes, no problem. How y'all doing tonight?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm
So, were you
good.
the
So
one that
I
was
have some
driving in your
questions.
car and we booted you?
No, I was the one that said something about you referencing the girls' beauty all the time and not speaking of their brains
I don't talk to girls.
or women. Women.
I don't talk to
Sorry.
women without good brains, figuratively and literally.
Well, anyway, Mr. Sean, I actually have some questions for all of you all. I'm going to start with, I guess, the easier one. Olivia, my question for you. You said she what? Okay, so I'll ask her questions when she get back. I'm sorry, I didn't even notice that she left. I thought she was in the corner. Shanice, my question for you. With you being in a poly relationship with a younger woman, do you have a fear that he's going to continue to choose younger and it may decrease his need for you?
That's not a concern of mine.
Do you wish that he would get someone more of your age, being the fact that their mentality may be a little bit different?
To be honest, now I'm just focused on like building together. Like I'm not worried about being. I understand that chemistry is very important. Yes, chemistry is very important, especially when it comes to building a sisterhood. And of course, building a bond is like, of course, going to take time. Would it be easier with someone close to my age? I think so. Yes, especially if they are a lot more mentally and emotionally mature. Yeah, and also like someone that also has assets, some type of skill to bring. Does that make sense? Someone that is already established, someone that already knows what they want, where they want to go, why they want to be here, type thing.
I get that. So in that same question, if he gave you an option to choose the next one, would you be open to do that?
Yes.
So that way you feel more comfortable?
No, I don't feel uncomfortable at all. I trust his judgment. He, in regards to like his first choice, Olivia, he brought into consideration that we had a lot in common.
Okay. Olivia, the question that I have for you, I'm sorry you had stepped away. The question that I had for you is that being the fact that you're young, are you worried? My question that I have for Shanice was really for you. Are you worried that when you get older, he's going to choose someone younger and therefore that spark that y'all had is kind of going to go away?
I don't know. I don't understand why somebody young would bring I don't think the younger they are, the more more of a spark that there is. So, no, I'm not worried about
Okay. Do you believe that he might have a interest in someone over the age of 18 specifically because he wants to mold them?
Over the age of 18?
Yeah, because I did say in one live that is fine. As long as they're 18, he's completely fine with it. So do you think that he is okay with the threshold being at 18 and over because he wants to, like, you know, mold them to where he wants them or how he wants them to be?
When you say over 18, that's like literally could be a 50-year-old. So what do you exactly mean by that? Do you mean like younger? Like
Olivia, okay, so I'm going to go straight to the point. I'm talking about if he picks someone 18, do you believe that that is because they are easier to mold? We're not speaking of someone that is older, of course.
Oh, I'm sorry, because you said 18 or older. So I was like, older means like infinitely over the age of 18, you know? So I was like thinking like, that's like a huge age range. But in terms of somebody that is 18, no, the answer is no.
Okay, so Sean, my question is directly for you. And I'm a hard hitter, so I'm gonna just let you know, but I'm very respectful. With you having a marriage that did not turn out so well, with you having a giveaway that was supposed to be done for single moms that did not go through, with you just having someone that just let me finish.
Whoa. What giveaway for single moms didn't go through?
On the last live that you were on, you stated that you held lives for single moms where you do giveaways. And the girl stated exactly to you, she said, I haven't seen one yet. And you said, they're coming. So we haven't seen one yet.
You haven't been. We've done a few of those single moms giveaways. As a matter of fact, we're going to be doing one today. Single moms, don't blow me up yet. You got to enter the contest, and I'm gonna show you exactly that. So I'm glad that you said that, but what you just said is not true. So go ahead, continue.
The lady that just came on, which I did see her previous video about y'all supposed to be doing a giveaway together, and she stated that she basically was like left in the dark. And also with Dylan,
I get 500 messages a day. I message her message got buried. You know how many DMs I get? I post on my story and like 500 people react to it. So it's just like, it's so easy for a DM to get lost.
Let me finish the question though, so that way you can get a full chance to answer it fully. What I was going to say to you is, after speaking with someone that was on your live, Dylan, we basically questioned him into why you guys basically lied and act like you didn't know each other, and his response was that he did not have enough preparation. So so much false information coming out. How are we supposed to trust your business?
The only false information that's coming out is the stuff that you're saying. And as far as you guys trusting my business, to be completely honest with you, I don't really care. I'm not really here to prove anything to you guys. Listen, if there's any doubt, I get it. There's a lot of fake, there's a lot of phony on the internet. I get it. But eventually you guys are gonna have to like look at the data and look at everything for yourself. You guys just heard me give some of the best business advice you guys have heard all year to some woman and teach her exactly how to go and make millions of dollars completely free. And I just did it in front of 30,000 people. All right, so the thing is this, I've never asked you guys for a dime. I'm not gonna ask you guys for a dime. And if you guys literally wanna see if I'm legit, all you gotta do is go to my Instagram, look at the highlight that says lifestyle, look at the highlight that says testimonials. There's stuff for years that you can't make up. I've been shouted out by billionaires. I've won contests, I've won awards. I've done so much stuff that if you guys just go and look at it for yourself, that's for you guys to decide. I'm not here to prove anything to you. At the end of the day, I haven't asked you guys for a single dime. I really don't understand why you guys get so defensive. And to be honest with you, I really don't care if you guys don't trust my business advice, because only you guys can have the opportunity to talk to somebody with my business mindset and not take advantage of it. Your frequency is what you frequently see. If you're operating at a negative frequency, you're going to see negative things like frequently. So I feel like when people come and they say this stuff that's kind of just ludicrous at this point, it speaks more about who they are as a person rather than about me. Because anybody can go to my Instagram, look at my highlights, and literally see me tagged and win all these awards and all these contests and be like, wow, I think this might be somebody that I could probably get free information from. it's not that hard, man. So I mean, I get it. It's a lot of stuff on the internet, but like, you know, I'm a pretty like transparent guy. Like I tag people, post people, and you guys can also ask me business questions about your own business, and I can tell you business advice. Like, do you have a business?
Well, first, before we deflect, can I finish what I was stating? I've actually been in sales. Hold on, chill. I've been in sales for the last 11 years. And I do know that the main basis of sales is that one, persuasion, and two, communication. I'm no offense. I'm like I told you, I'm a hard hitter and I'm gonna keep it real. I don't want to be talked around. I just want the question answered in regards to with the allegations and things that have come out about you that you have not responded to. How are we supposed to trust your advice? I understand your statement. Let me finish, Sean.
You got people
Can I finish?
accusing me of my name being Jason. How am I supposed to
finish?
like what? Like, dude, people we go here every day. People like it's an Airbnb. Listen, with all due respect, there's other questions up here. If you guys don't think I'm legit, that's fine. You guys can have your opinion. I sincerely do not care. If you're that, oh my gosh, she's trying to set me up, dude. It's free. It's free information. If you feel like, hey, I'm not somebody that's worthy of learning from, then go learn from somebody else. But there are people here who do want to add strategy, who do want to take care of their church, who do want to take care of their community. So, with all due respect, this is where our conversation is.
And actually, I did want help from your business, but that is really sad that you did not answer my question.
Okay, so I got a question for the ladies first.
For you before you get started, how much crawfish you ate this week?
To be honest, I haven't had crawfish in like a month because I've been trying to cut out some sodium. But I have a question for the ladies. Olivia, do you believe in God?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
Okay, Sean. Do you know what the Bible says?
You
Like,
said for the ladies, man.
okay, whatever. Shanice, I obviously know how you feel about God or whatever the case is. So, Sean, can I ask you about God as well? That's cool with you?
I shall allow that.
Okay, whatever. Okay, so do you know what the Bible says about Solomon, who had like 7 wives, and what the Bible says about 1 man and 1 woman?
We're talking about New Testament or Old Testament?
To be honest, I don't know which one it is.
All right, well, New Testament or Old Testament?
It's in Corinthians when, you know.
All right.
First
Go
Corinthians 7, I think.
Go ahead.
God says it's supposed to be 1 man and 1 woman.
Yeah, and God also told King Solomon, I wanted to give you more wives, but you disobeyed me.
Sean, you got to read the whole Bible, though. You got to read the whole thing.
Okay.
And
Are we talking New Testament or Old Testament?
You know what? Just forget the question because I have some questions and I want to get them.
Because you don't like that. You don't like the fact that you just giving me like a partial truth.
I'm not giving you a partial truth. Like, I'm not. My thing is like, how are y'all okay with knowing my man? I get y'all trying to like build whatever it is y'all's trying to build, but when you work a job, there's a team, but you're not sleeping with all your team.
Shit, what job you be at? What job you be at?
Okay.
Cause they be all messing with each other.
Sean,
What up?
are you gonna answer the question or are you just gonna play around?
What was the question?
Like, how are you okay with this? Especially the ladies. Like, as a queen, when you think of queen, you think of high up. That's what you think of. You think of high up. What queen allows their man to have multiple other women? Like, make it make sense.
This one.
You want the truth?
I want you to answer the question.
Damn near all of them.
So you mean to tell me it's a king and queens, not a king and queen? Nah.
Some women have different boundaries. Some women like a setup like this. Listen, man, I understand that you're a man. I understand that, obviously, you can't just be out here doing what you want. But a lot of women, when they're dealing with high profile men, they just say, don't bring me no babies, don't bring me any diseases, and don't have me in the blogs. That's how that goes. I'm not here to put anybody's business out, but if you think that people are just being with just one woman, that is not the way it works.
And they're high profile.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the next topic because I'm not gonna sit here and just.
How old are you, respectfully?
I'm 24.
What is the like most high, well, I didn't even say what's the most high profile person, but what's like the richest person you've dated? Like how much did they make a year?
I don't know how much he made. I never asked.
What the hell? You be dating people and don't know how much they make?
First of all, I'm healing. I am not dating. Okay? I'm building a relationship with God at the moment. Yes, I have an ex. We're not speaking on him. He has nothing to do with this situation. It does not matter. But I would like to ask some more questions if you don't mind.
Listen, I commend your healing. I commend self-love. Self-love is amazing. Self-investment is the highest form of self-love. So I commend you for that because most people want a relationship but don't have a relationship with themselves. So I really actually commend you for that. And I think that once a guy's on his mission, when he's mission-oriented, dating him is a little bit different than dating a normal dude, period.
Okay. So do you believe that before a relationship, like there is a such thing as self in a relationship?
Yes.
Okay. If you believe that, then why is it a problem with you being with Shanice doing the Sephora squad? Because that's a sense of herself. That's her. That's who she is.
Yeah,
that's what she wants.
I totally see why you say that. And that's my fault. I take full responsibility. Terrible communication. I don't have a problem with her doing Sephora squad, cheer squad, flower squad. Do whatever squad you want. Squatter squad. But my thing is, you also have, a family. So the way these people were talking, they were like, she's going to be going like 300 days a year. And I'm just like, well, no, that doesn't sound like real, right? But again, I think a relationship is all about like give and take. If that's what she wants to do, that's what she wants to do.
Okay, Olivia, question. I've noticed from the lives, we never get any personality from you. Like we get Shanice on her like page, her lives, her posts, what she likes to do, but we don't get any Olivia. It's like you're like a Sean sidekick. It's like you laugh when he laughs, you talk when he tells you to talk. You do what he say do, you agree with what he says, but it's like we don't get anything that Olivia likes to do other than your finance business. Like that's all we ever get from you. And I think that's a reason why so many people get on here and they talk about you because we don't know who Olivia is. We just know that you...
They don't hear and they talk about her because they're just jealous.
Like I really want to know, like Olivia, like what do you like to do besides put your hand on Sean, hold on to his arm? Like, what do you like to do? Like,
it's not appropriate.
Like, what do you like to do? Like, Shanice, I get personality. I get a person, an individual. But Olivia, it's like you latching on to Sean and you not, like, we don't get no you. We don't have a sense of self. Like, I feel like you don't have a sense of self. It's like you're feeding off of Sean's personality. You're acting like Sean. Like, it's like somebody in the comments said, it's like you're his personality, basically is what I'm trying to say. Like, when are we going to get more of who you are, even on your personal TikTok?
I'm sorry to say, but this is who I am. This is who I am. Maybe it's a, personality that maybe you don't resonate with. Maybe, people prefer one personality over another. A lot of people prefer my personality over somebody else's. Maybe I'm just not your preference. That's okay.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying we want to know more about you is what I'm saying.
Like what? Her favorite color?
What are you interested in besides your business and Sean? Like, what else interests you? Like, what hobbies do you have? Do you like to dance? Do you like to swim? Like, can you do hair? Like, what do you do?
I like dancing. I like my business. I like family. I like building. That's just who I am.
No, what do you like for you? for you.
That is my thing. It's like, what do you want me to say? I like coloring on the weekends. Like, I don't know what
Yes,
you want me to say.
something personal, something intimate.
Well, then I would be lying because that's what I like doing. Like, a majority of my day to day is exactly what I said, and I like it that way. If I didn't like it that way, I would change it, but I like it that way.
I feel like you think I'm coming off like to like pick, but I'm not. It's just I'm saying like show more personality. Show more personality.
Again, but I'm not like gonna change myself to like appease people. At the end of the day, this is my personality, and some people really love it. Like I get DMs, I love your personality, I love that you're bubbly, I love that you're this, that, and the other. And some people send me DMs, I hate your personality. Stop doing that. At the end of the day, like I'm never going to appease those types of people, so I'm not even gonna try. It's just a matter of preference. Like some personalities I do not like at all, and I would not associate with that. So it's just a preference at the end of the day.
What about the DMs when they be like, "Stop smacking that good"?
See, that's a personality trait people don't like. It's a preference.
They're so funny.
Okay.
TikTok.
Whatever floats your boat, homegirl. Sean, so you give out this business information, you know, how to make such and such. You give the information for free. If you giving information for free and that's what you do, how else are you making money?
It's a good question. Did you see when I was talking to the girl and she asked me, how do I start a business from nothing?
No.
Okay, so I wish you would have been able to see that, because that is exactly what I do. I consult with people, do business consulting, like online business consulting at a pretty high level.
So is that the business consulting, is that the DMing you for free?
No, that's something totally different for somebody that maybe they don't want to do a business. They don't want to do all that. They just want to make an extra 10 to 15,000 a month, like passively.
Okay, cool. Well, one more question. Shanice, when you were in Japan, were you and Sean on like certain terms? Like when you were on deployment? Like were y'all not speaking when you were dating the woman? Like what was that?
Yeah, so me being in Japan, you're talking about two different timelines. Me being in Japan was before we met.
Okay.
Me being on deployment, we did speak. We had as much communication as we could, like depending on which country I was in. That makes sense.
So where were you when Sean was in San Diego? Where were you?
We met in San Diego.
But I thought you were like when you were on deployment, he was there. He was there in San Diego, right?
Yes.
So how were y'all able to communicate with him bringing another woman into the picture?
Over the phone. I mean, initially we discussed bringing another woman into our dynamic before, like in the beginning stages of us dating. Me going on deployment, we had almost been dating for a year at that time.
So did y'all leave like on bad terms for him to, no.
No, so it was an agreement. Like this is what I signed up for. What a woman in our dynamic changed over time because it was more pleasure-based or physical-based first, and that's obviously not very safe. It's just sharing your energy and your frequency with people. It just, you want to be a lot more protective of yourself, right? So instead of bringing women into our dynamic for a good time, it would be for a long time, investing in each other, pushing each other to be our highest selves, and building with each other.
Okay, so I can make sure I know what's going on, I'm gonna repeat it back to you.
Right.
So right now it's you, Sean, and Olivia. Y'all are a dynamic, and y'all are building wealth, businesses. That's what's going on. But Sean is allowed to bring other women in, and they do the same, but he sleeps with all of you. Like, how do you feel knowing, dang, my man really like he really out here with these 6 women, like he not all for me? He for me and them. Like, cause you know, our bodies carry energies. So Sean, when you know, doing your do with one of your ladies, you come back, you go to another one, you know, you picking up all that energy, all them spirits. You know, like, so Shanice, how you feel about that? Being that you said, like, you know, the frequency and all of that, how do you feel about that?
That's a great question. So for women that are being chosen to be a part of our dynamic, to be honest, that's something that you have to be careful with. Like actually getting a feel for their energy, which is why I trust his judgment so much.
Okay. Well, that's all. Thank y'all.
Thank you. You got a business?
I am a fitness trainer and a medical assistant. I'm in school for
Shout out. Who do
PA
you help?
school.
Who do you help in your fitness business?
Other young ladies like myself.
What do you help them do in your fitness business?
To motivate them to love their body as it is, and just know that you don't have to look like the celebrities on the internet. Like, you don't have to have that perfect Coke bottle shape. Like, build your own body, love your own body, be your own body.
What's the transformation that you get people?
Weight loss, muscle gain. Like, that's my specialty.
Weight loss. You see, this is the thing. You guys gotta have the hook. I wish you saw the 5 components of the business. All right. How much money are you making with your fitness business right now?
It's part-time because I'm in physician assistant.
I didn't ask you if it was part-time or full-time. I said, how much money do you make with your business right now?
Not much, but...
What's not much? That's not an amount. You guys, if you're afraid to talk about money, you won't have a lot of money. How much do you make with your business? How about this? How much you want to make with your business? With your fitness business?
Ooh. As far as God will take me, like,
bro,
who doesn't... like?
How far you want God to take you?
However far he wants me to go.
Bro, you can't hit a target that does not exist. God wants you. You think God wants you to stay small, or do you think God wants you to help people all over America, all over the world, if that's what you want to do?
Of course.
Why would? See, this is the stuff that you guys say that makes no sense. Why would God sit up here and tell you to stay small if you have a gift and you can share it with a bunch of people?
I'm just waiting on him to lead the way.
No. He's giving you everything you need. You got a platform right here, right now. You're in front of 36,000 people right now. You're live. You're young. You have the ability to help people. You guys sit up here and ask for a cake, and God gives you guys the eggs, the flour, the sugar, the butter, everything. All you guys got to do is mix it up and put it in the oven, and there's your cake. But you guys sit there with all the ingredients around and be like, dang, God, when you going to give me a cake? It's BS. You guys got to make a committed decision and stop waiting for God to sit up here and make you a millionaire. Go out and actually practice the gratitude. You guys be like, I'm so blessed. Bro, you're healthy. You have an opportunity to help people, and then you guys don't take advantage of it. That's wild. Gratitude is action. It's not words. If you appreciate God, the best thing you can do is take your gifts and bless other people. As many people on this planet as possible. That's true gratitude. Now, with that being said, I'm about to help you. What do you want to make in your business? In the next 90 days, how much money you want to make in your business?
I would set myself for a goal of like 10,000.
Perfect. $10,000 a month or over the next 90 days?
Like over the next 90 days. Because I don't have that much time to...
Yep. You got enough time. You got to get rid of the excuses. All right. So 10,000 is not hard to make. You need to make $3,333 over the next each month over the next 3 months. That's about literally $111 a day or whatever it is. About $110 a day. How much do you sell? Do you do online or do you do in person?
In person.
All right. Where at? Is this at a gym or what is it?
It's at a gym.
Perfect. And how much are you charging a session?
Sean, I don't want to put my business out like that.
How much are you charging a session?
We can have a one-on-one meeting and talk about this, but...
Oh my gosh. Listen, why are you scared to talk about money?
You're diving too deep, baby.
Listen. On the real. A curse.
I don't know how to hang...
You said what?
I don't have no more questions.
So you're just going to run?
I'm a what?
You're just going to run. You have a chance to help a lot of people and hit your targets and you're just going to run.
No, No, if we're gonna talk about business personally, we can have a meeting. I'll set up a
So
meeting.
you want to rob people? 35,000 people are watching right now. What if somebody has the same questions as you? You're gonna rob them of a learning experience, all because you feel bad about talking about your business?
I don't feel bad talking about my business. You just asking like.
I'm asking you how much you charge. What is wrong with that?
That's if you want to know, like DM me. I don't want to. If I don't want to say it,
All
you
right,
know.
so we'll work around you. Let's say you charge $30 an hour. Do you do group or do you do one-on-one?
Mostly one-on-one, yes.
All right. So if you do one-on-one and are you open to group?
Yeah.
All right. So if you're doing one-on-one, that means you would need to train people for 3 hours a day. Right? Let's say you're charging $50, $30, whatever it may need to be. You should be trying to add a zero to it. But let's just say you charge. Hold on. Let's just say you charge.
I'm in PA school. I have to study.
You have a lot of excuses.
All right, y'all.
On why you can't succeed.
I don't.
Like we're literally sitting here trying to help you, and you're getting upset. Why?
Olivia, come tap me out, baby girl.
All right, peace. That's so selfish. You can help people all over the world, and you're just gonna literally quit because it doesn't make you feel good.
I'm not quit. Shine, look. I'm not.
No, just get her off, man. Bye. Peace. You guys sit up here and talk about me here. Tap the screen, man, because I want to see them. You guys sit up here and talk about me, but at the end of the day, you guys have gifts, and you guys keep them to yourself. She has a chance to go out and help people. There's people that are struggling with their weight, and I'm not trying to bash her. I'm just trying to bring awareness to it. She's a great girl. I have nothing bad to say about her. It's just very selfish. If you guys have a chance, you got a great message, a great product, why would you keep it to yourself? It doesn't make sense. Go out there, help people, put it out to the marketplace. Guys, God did not sit up here and put you on this planet to stay small. You guys got to go get in the kitchen and make the cake. Hell, she didn't even want to give the recipe. I was going to give her step by step how to make $10,000, not only in the next 90 days, but how to make $10,000 a month. Easy.
Yeah.
But then you want the game. That's fine. Hey, listen, man, it's giveaway time. You know what I'm saying? We're about to give away single moms, paying a single mom's rent. That's what we're about to do. So with that being said, here is the contest, okay? You got to follow Shanice on Instagram at iBombshell. You got to follow me on Instagram at Sean_T_Adams. This is the one with the blue check. You got to follow Olivia on Instagram at Olivia Appleberry. With that being said, you got to follow all three of us. And then I want to know that you're a single mom, and we want to have proof. Unfortunately, people lie that you're a single mom. It could just be like a quick little 20-second video. Single mom. And we're going to go through and pick a winner. Okay. And the winner will be announced on, we'll do Monday. All right. So send a video, how much your rent is. And then you can just some type of proof if it's kids or whatever. But that's how you enter the contest, okay? And we'll be picking a winner. So single mom, we're going to be doing that. And if you guys are not willing to shoot a 30-second video saying thank you when you win, please do not enter the contest. All right, because people think these contests are fake, which is very, very unfortunate because they're very, very real. And we want to help you guys, man. And unfortunately, you guys rob people of opportunities. We want to see a lot of people in these contests. We want to see, a lot of people jumping up here getting business advice, man, because I felt like that was great. There's a lot of personal trainers who